Good morning. I'm sure I sound groggy. I just woke up. Time for a workout, and then we'll go get ready. Let's do this. Here you're going to see some of my workout. So I work out in the morning before the boys get up, and that works best for me. It's just so hard to find time in the rest of the day to get the workout done, and I kind of hate using nap time to do a workout because I have so many other things to do during nap time. So anyway, I like to get it done first thing in the morning before they're up. So you just saw me warm up, which looks pretty silly, swinging my arms around and stuff, but I'm getting my joints all ready to go, doing some shoulder presses. Now I'm doing some jump squats. We'll see what else I do here. I call these wings. They're just kind of lateral raises, really good for your shoulders. Next, I believe, doing around the worlds, which look, kind of simple, but they're killer. And then kettlebell swings. And I think that's it. So I did 3 rounds of this whole thing. So you just saw 1 round. And then some upward rows. But yeah, 3 rounds of this entire thing. All right, just finished my workout, so I'm a little out of breath. But I've been trying to get in the habit of starting a load of laundry after my workout every morning, which I did really well last week. You can see now we're behind again because my sister was here for the weekend, and so I did not start a load of laundry on Saturday. And we have bedding from having guests and stuff. So this is to show what happens when you skip one day of doing that 1 load a day. So that's all right. This stuff is clean. I'll start a load now, and then later I'll come down and we'll do a load of this bedding, although it looks like it'll probably be 2 loads, so whatever. I was doing really well, but I guess I need to make sure to keep up with it even on Saturdays. Oh well. Okay, my coffee is getting ready right now, but I just had to step outside. It is so gorgeous out. I really, really wish I had gotten up even 15 minutes or a half hour earlier today. Really, I just should every day while this weather lasts, just so I have some time to just sit and enjoy this fresh, cool air. Oh, it feels so good. I think it's the high 50s right now, maybe getting up into the 60s, but there's a cool breeze, and oh, it's just heavenly. Heavenly! All right, I should go get my coffee. All right, I don't remember if I explained this last time or not. I think I showed you guys my coffee, but this is what I do. I just do this protein powder. I do a big heaping scoop straight into the coffee. And then I use this frother to blend it in really well. I discovered this, I don't know, a long time ago now. And because I was just looking for a way to make protein powder a little more, a little less disgusting. And this protein powder is really good. It's just really, really sweet. So the coffee kind of cuts the sweetness, and it genuinely tastes like a vanilla latte. It's so good, and it has, almost 25 grams of protein in it. So you could even add some milk if you wanted to bump up the protein a little bit more. So that's what I do. It's so good. There's no lumps. There's no, gross, clumpy protein. It's just delish. And I don't think I'll ever drink protein powder any other way. It works out great too, because it's just, perfect for the morning, and I can drink it while I get ready, and so there you go. I am going to open the windows, get some of that fresh, cool air in here. Oh, it's just one of my favorite things, fresh, cool morning air. All right, I'm ready for the day, almost. I'm not dressed yet, I'm just still in my robe because I need my clothes, which are in where Liam is sleeping, so, and he's still asleep. So I will get dressed in a little while. Desi is up, he is having his milk and watching a show, and so I'm gonna take a minute to, I'm doing a lot of hand motions, sorry if that annoys you. So I'm gonna take a minute while Liam is still asleep to tidy up real fast, because just after the weekend, I feel like things get so so messy because you're just busy and you're doing stuff and you're not like, at least for me, I'm not as worried about getting things tidied up as I am during the week. So yeah, things are a little bit of a disaster right now. So I'm gonna get things tidied up, and then this is my to-do list for the day. In between sets for my workout this morning, I was just kind of thinking of things like to get done for the day and writing them down. So it's a bit of a long list, and I highly doubt we will get all of it done, but it's a nice little guideline, you know, goal to have for the day. So I'm sure you will see, what was that? Sorry, I don't know what that was. I'm sure you will see a time lapse of me hurrying around and getting things tidied real fast because tidy environment will help me focus, and that's always a good way to start the day. Welcome to our disaster of a living room. It just becomes a dumping ground, especially during the weekend when we're busy and we're out and about and doing stuff, and then we come home late and we have stuff that needs to be put away, but then I don't put it away because I'm tired from being gone all day. And, you know, I say, well, I'll deal with it later. And here we are. It is now later and I have to deal with it. So I am just scooching around, looking ridiculous, scooching around real fast on my knees and getting all these toys ready to go back down to the basement playroom. Desi's watching his show, which was so helpful this morning because I was able to take a minute to get this done while he was kind of occupied. And typically that letting him watch a show first thing in the morning works really, really well for us because that's usually when Liam is needing to nurse. So it just kind of gets Desi settled and still while I nurse Liam, and that's really, really helpful. Oh, there's Liam, cutie pie. And so anyway, this morning Liam slept in a little bit later, so it gave me time to get things tidied up. And between these clips, I had gone and nursed Liam and everything. So he was ready after nursing to have his breakfast. He's so cute. It's so funny looking all sped up with him popping his food into his mouth real fast. I love it. So I'm just getting breakfast ready. It looks like I'm making some eggs. I don't really remember everything I was making this morning. But yep, some yogurt, you know, the staples, eggs, yogurt, probably some toast or hash browns, something like that, because I need a big old breakfast in order to function. Those of you who don't eat until like noon, I don't know how you do it. I don't know. I need food, all the time. All the time. Give me food every hour and I'm happy. Alrighty, hi Liam. We ate our breakfast, the boys are dressed. Got a little work done. Excuse you, sir. What are you doing? Desmond? Desi has been really enjoying holding a flower. I have these sunflowers on the counter and he's been really enjoying holding them. So every morning I've been letting him hold one. And he's been doing a pretty good job with them. He's pretty gentle. Desi, why are you taking the rubber bands out, huh? Well, now we got to put them all back, mister. Here, you help me put the rubber bands back in their little bin. And then we are going to get to work on our to-do list. So we need to go in your room and get some stuff done, okay? Oh boy, it's a mess in here. So there's empty diaper boxes that need to be taken care of. There's all this mess. So the closet is pretty organized. It doesn't look like it right now, but it is pretty organized. I just had to get some stuff out because we're switching the boys' clothes over. So like this, these bins right here, we're switching their clothes from summer to winter because it's been getting pretty chilly lately. So we've got their little wardrobe here with all their shorts and t-shirts and that kind of stuff, their swimsuits, all their summer stuff. So, and then these I went through yesterday, went through those bins. Hi, Liam. And swapped out, you know, kind of went through and found the stuff that's going to fit them. So all of that stuff that should fit them is over here. So I need to get all that switched out and put away. So hopefully they will play sweetly while I do that. And then I have to, you know, put the bins back in there. And then this box of stuff over here is from when we were unpacking the basement It's like Desi's artwork and then toys that the boys have outgrown. Lots of like little bitty baby toys and stuff. So that'll all get put away in the closet as well. All right, let's get to work. Huh, boys? Let's get to work. Now to tackle this mess in Desi's room. Soon to be Desi and Liam's room. Oh, Liam crawling so fast looks so funny. I love it. I don't know if I'll ever get over how funny things look when they're all sped up. Anyway, yeah, we will be moving Liam into this room at some point. I kind of thought he would be moved in here by now, honestly. But it's just worked really well having him in with us. Yeah, he has his own crib and everything, his own little space, but we just haven't made the plunge into the boys sharing a room yet. So if you have experience with your kids sharing a room, but obviously like sharing a room when they're very, very little still, please share any advice you have. I'd really appreciate it because it's a little bit intimidating to me. They are both fully sleep trained. They're great sleepers. They know how to get themselves to sleep. They know how to get back to sleep if they wake up during the night. But it still is just really intimidating to me because I think, for one, Desi might kind of be upset by Liam being in what has been until now, his space. I don't know. And I don't want them to wake each other up during the night. I don't know if that'll freak them out. I don't know. Anyway, I've just completely talked through that entire clip of me tidying just about baby sleep stuff. But, yeah, it obviously is something that I have been thinking about a lot, and I'm not quite sure when we're going to tackle that because it is intimidating to me. But maybe it'll be one of those things where we just do it, and it turns out to not actually be that big of a deal. So anyway, in Desi's room, I got all those clothes that I had sorted out, put away into the wardrobe, got things organized and put into the closet. All their clothes now are ready for fall and winter weather instead of the summer weather. So that feels really good to have that done. And we have a good amount of stuff, especially after that recent thrift haul that I did. I was able to get a lot of clothes for the boys to wear because they're pretty much wearing the same size now. So we need enough for them to share. So anyway, now we're just tidying the basement, which clearly needed it badly. I don't really mind the playroom getting pretty destroyed because, they're playing hard and they're having fun, and that's what the playroom is for. But every once in a while it is really nice to just do a really good tidy of the whole thing and give them a clean slate to work with. But it is a little bit overwhelming to tackle that chore. And you can see Desi was extremely helpful. I mean, what a helpful guy. He was so great. Climbing up the slide a lot, which I really, really needed him to do. So thanks, Dad. Yeah, is that what the puppy says? So now we're in the garage. Desi is hanging out in the wagon, playing with some blocks. And I need to get things organized out here. Like, there's just stuff, random stuff all over the place. So there's these are all just empty boxes that need to be dealt with. More empty boxes. I think my brother-in-law is going to come get some of those at some point. So, but they, we got to get them set aside somewhere. And then back here, there's a few little boxes under there with some hand-me-down stuff that our landlord left, and home goods kind of things as well. So we're going to go through that and see if any of that is stuff that we would use. And then my brother and sister-in-law are going to come over at some point and go through it as well. So, if they end up wanting some of the stuff that I set out, that's totally fine. But I at least want to start the process of getting it organized. Oh, your hat. Shake it out a little bit. Wow, that looks great on you, Desi. I like it. All right, so I'm going to get to work on that, and we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, so we got this part over here tidied up a little bit. There's still some trash there that I need to throw away. I'll do that in a second. And then over here, got this a little more organized. Oh, there, Desi. Put all the empty boxes over there because I think they're going to get picked up. Desi's busy playing, so it's a little noisy. And then I went through this stuff. There's still a lot left. There was a lot more than I thought there was. So, but I went through, and these are the things that I took out that I feel like we could use. Oh my goodness, you're having so much fun. Help, help. What's this game you're playing? Interesting. So these are the things that I took out that I thought we could use. Some little rain boots, some pans, some dishes. But there's still so much left. So I think, you know, if my brother and sister-in-law want any of it, like there's tons still to choose from. Like there's all these really great quality pots and pans. We just don't really have the need for them or the space for them. So almost everything that I picked out, there's more of the same stuff. Like there's more duplicates of them, or there's more, you know, pots and pans and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if they want any of this stuff too, but yeah, so that's kind of fun. It's like a little, a little thrift store trip in the garage. And Desi's having a blast. So now I need to clean out our van. I need to kind of switch it over from summer to fall and winter. So a lot of our stuff in here is, wow, okay, that's super embarrassing. Check it out. Look at how much work I have to do. We have our pack and play up in here because we brought home our dining room table yesterday from my in-laws' house. So our trunk was completely taken up. Home? We are home, honey. We're already home. Silly. And it's trash. I mean, it's just, it's a disaster. But we have tons of summer stuff in here. You know, sunscreen and the moon. You want to see the moon? The moon isn't out right now, love. So anyway, I got to get like, you know, fall and winter things in here and take out the beach toys and, you know, that kind of stuff. So got my work cut out for me, but we're getting stuff done. Okay, we got the van cleaned out. I still have to clean out our other car. Yes, Desmond. Stick. Your popsicle stick is right here. There you go. So we have our pack and play back there. There's some furniture moving pads from bringing our table home yesterday. And then this bin I keep, like in summertime, it's full of beach toys and sunscreen and that kind of stuff. But I swapped it out with blankets and little jackets for the boys and for us. We still have lots of bubbles because those are a necessity. Some books and toys for the drive, some, you know, cereal and snacks and stuff. And then I got our diaper bag replenished over there. So, I mean, it is not perfect. You know, trash is emptied. It's about as clean as it'll get without being vacuumed. So I'll need to take it and get it vacuumed out at some point. Is that yummy? Came inside for a snack. I think we're actually gonna turn it into lunch though. Liam just got up. Liam, say hi. Liam. Liam. A little groggy. All right, we're gonna have some lunch. And then we'll see what we're gonna do next, huh? Maybe a craft? Maybe a craft? We'll see. Liam. Yeah. So fun. So fun. You want to go under the table? It's a table. This is the new table I was telling you guys about. I just put this tablecloth on it. It was Quincy's grandparents' table, so we've got the cover thing on it. And then you can see underneath. It's a beautiful wooden table. Vintage wooden table. It's so fancy. So we're very, very grateful that we get to use it. And it expands as well, so it can be bigger. Desi's very excited about it. And these pieces back here in the corners won't be here. They're just here temporarily. I'm not sure what we're going to do with them. But yeah, they obviously don't match, so they will not be in here anymore. And there are not tables. There are chairs that match and go with this as well. We just have to pick those up next time we have a chance. So yeah, we really like it. And this tablecloth was in my recent thrift haul, and it just fits perfectly. I think, you know, it'll be a little bit small probably once the table is expanded, but for now, it's a great size for it. So, and I don't think we'll really expand it unless we're having a lot of guests over. Like, we're hosting Thanksgiving this year, so we'll obviously expand it for that. But yeah, we like it a lot, and we're very grateful we get to use it. All right, let's see, it's been a while. It's almost 1 o'clock. So we had lunch, and what else did we do? I got the pattern pieces cut out for the project that I'm going to be working on during nap time. So during nap time, I'm filming a sewing video and working on some projects for my Etsy shop and that kind of thing. So I got the pattern pieces cut out for that, and yeah, the boys just played and we hung out after they finished eating their lunch. So it's been kind of uneventful, just time, you know, hanging out and getting Desi down for his nap. And now Liam is about to go down for his nap. Yeah? You gonna go down for your nap? And then I'll check in with you guys in a little while. I'm definitely gonna be busy for a good long while working while they are napping. But I will check in with you later. And then tonight, I think we're gonna make potato soup for dinner. So I'm planning on sharing that with you as well. So that's the plan. We'll see you guys later. It is 3:30 now. Desi just got up, and he is seated downstairs with his show and having a snack and his milk and that sort of thing. So I came up to just check on Liam, and you'll notice I have changed. So I did not get done what I wanted to get done during nap time. So this might be TMI for some of you, so I apologize if it is, but I am PMSing hardcore today. And so I sat down to, you know, work on my sewing project that I'm doing and my video and everything, and I just was finding that I was getting so annoyed and like irritated at the tiniest, silliest, stupidest little things. And that's just not, you know, that's not the mood, that's not the vibe that I want for doing an activity that is supposed to be, and 99% of the time is, something that is relaxing and fun and enjoyable. And this video and project and everything that I'm working on right now does not need to be finished today. Like, I have all week, I even have into next week to get it done. So yeah, I cut myself some slack, and just like I usually do in this predicament, I changed into comfy clothes because I feel like that always helps a lot. And I was able to sit down and put my feet up for a little bit, which was great. Thankfully, you know, it was during nap time, and so I had some time to myself to watch a video and eat a lot of hot Cheetos. I may have also had a lollipop. You know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, right? It's a tough time, not feeling great, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. So that's what happened. I'm going to go hang out with Desi and get some snuggles because Liam is still asleep. So I have a little bit of time to do that, and then Liam will nurse as soon as he gets up, which, you know, probably won't be too long from now. And then we're going to make some potato soup for dinner, which is perfect because it's kind of a comforting, warm, very carb-heavy meal, which is exactly what I want right now. So I will check in with you guys again later, probably when we're getting started on dinner. Oh, you guys, this day was not my day. Yeah, you know, it's a good reminder. Just keep in mind when you're watching people's day in the life or whatever, when they're sharing their life, you're only seeing a tiny snippet of it. There I was so frustrated because my potatoes, about half of them were not usable. They were just rotten. And I don't know how, because I had just bought them and they looked and felt totally fine when I bought them. I do check, you know, my produce to make sure it's going to be okay, and whatever. They were not okay. And it was just, another thing during one of those days. So really, it wasn't a bad day. Like you saw, I got a lot done. And Desi was wonderful. Liam was wonderful. They played really, really well, and they were so good all day. It's just, when you're not feeling great and everything's kind of irritating you and, bugging you, it makes for kind of a hard day. And then your potatoes are bad, and you just wanted some delicious carby potato soup, which I still was able to make. To be fair, but it was one more thing. So yeah, I did the best I could with what I had, and I still had several potatoes left, thankfully, but it did make for a thinner soup than I was hoping for, which I should have adjusted the amount of broth that I used, but I just didn't because my brain was fried from the crazy toxic levels of irritation I had been feeling all day. It's a hard life. It's a hard life. This is tough stuff. Anyway, okay, bacon. Isn't bacon glorious? Look at that bacon. You can't have a bad day when you have bacon. Oh, delish. Look at it. It's sizzling away. I wish you guys could hear it because it was just, that beautiful sizzling sound. Wonderful. Oh yeah, you can tell. I know you can't see my face in these clips. You can tell though, I am feeling better just from this bacon. All that bacon grease, good stuff. Gonna use that to cook my onions, I think, in a second. If I didn't do that, oh, there we go. Good girl. Yes, well done. Oh, delish. Now I want to make potato soup. And maybe, do I have potatoes? Ooh, I might actually have some potatoes that aren't rotten, and I could do it properly and make it thick, because I like a good thick potato soup. That is the way to do it. See, I should have just used less broth, and then I wouldn't have had this problem. Anyway, okay, whatever. It turned out fine. It was soup. It was carbolicious, and we ate it, and it was fine. It wasn't great, but it was fine. And that's what that's what I can expect from a day like this, right? It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, that was the soup. It was pretty tasty, even though it wasn't super thick the way that I would have liked it. And I'm pretty hard on myself when I cook things and they don't turn out the way that I wanted them to, right? Because, you're hungry and then you put in all this work and then it turns out to be pretty meh. And it's just like, well, that sucks, you feel me? It's whatever. It's something I need to be better about, with being more laid back about food not turning out the way that I want it to, because I'm on a journey learning to be a better cook, and it takes time, right? So anyway, we're just having some time playing with the boys, enjoying our evening family time together. I am eating another bowl of soup. It couldn't have been that bad, right? Because I had more than one bowl. Yeah, and it ended up being a really good end of the day. Because like I said, it wasn't a bad day. It just had a lot of moments where I was feeling overwhelmed because I didn't feel well. And, you ladies get me when you're PMSing, every single little thing just bugs you. And it's not rational. You know it. It shouldn't be bugging you, but it is. And you just can't help it. And it makes for a not very fun time. So at least I have cute babies, so I can end my day with lots and lots of cuteness, like I am with Desi here. So Desi stayed up a little bit late this night because he was just loving his puzzles. So I sat with him and we did a lot of puzzles together. It was really nice. It was really good quality time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to wrap it up here in just a second, I think. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me when I'm having, a rough day and I'm talking through that with you. And yeah, I just appreciate you being here and being a part of our life. So we'll talk to you guys later. And yeah, I hope you will come back soon. Have a good day or night or whatever it is, you guys. Bye.